pitch side, LFC TV's Peter McDowell. Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
Big up, everybody. Welcome. Well, I'm going to bring you Toto Hammer straight away. Toto, Hammer. Big up, Toto. Big up. I wasn't even going to do I was going to do a video. I was going to do a preview for the game this weekend. But this news broke about an hour ago on Twitter regarding Thiago. Now, if you watch my channel over the years, I've been really critical of Thiago. Brilliant player, brilliant talent, one of the best, generational talent, guaranteed, 100%. The stuff that he does on a football pitch, you can't teach that. That's just naturally gifted. But I'm going to go back to my point that I've always said. There's no point of having all those talent if you can't utilize it on the football pitch. It's pointless. You can be the best player in the world. You can be Thiago Maradona. You can be Ronaldinho. You can be Ronaldo, R9. You could be Messi. You can be whoever. If you can have all the talent you want, but if you cannot utilize it on the football pitch, it is useless. It is useless. Now, last season, you know me, Toto. Last season, I was saying on this channel, I was saying we should get rid of him. I said we should get rid of him, try and get a bit of money for him and send him on his way. That's it. That's what we should have done. But there was a lot of people out there saying, oh, he's a great player. We need to keep him. There's no point of, we need to keep him. He's a brilliant talent. But then I said, what happens if he's always injured? What then? You still want to keep an injured player? This guy is getting at least 180 to 200,000 every week. I'm sure he's on that. And what is he doing? He's on the bench. If not on the bench, he's in a rehab. Now, look, he's a brilliant player. Thiago is a brilliant player, excellent player, world class when he's playing. Yeah. But the thing is, he's not playing. And that's it. I know people are saying, oh, yeah, I feel sorry for him. Yeah. But the guy's on over 200,000 a week. We're just going to keep it real. Look, his injury list is phenomenal. So I'm going to go back to 2020. He had an injury. He had a knee injury in 2020-21 season. And he was out for 20 games. He missed 20 games. And then he came back and then he got another injury in 21-22 with a calf injury, and he was out for 10 games. So we missed 10 games. So you can see that the injury was racking up. And then again, in the same season, 21-22, it picked up coronavirus, so which anybody could have done that. So that he missed 3 games. So that's not really an injury. And then in 21-22, he picked up a hip injury. That's the one that he's just come back off. That was the 21-22 season. He had a hip injury. Games missed 7. And then he got another bad injury after that. That kept him off for 8 months. So this guy is riddled with injuries, and it's a shame, yeah. Brilliant talent, yeah. But there's no point if you cannot utilize it on the football pitch. There's no point. And I think we should have got rid of him last year. I know some people are going to say we should keep him. I think this is his last game. He won't play for Liverpool ever again. I think he's going to go this season, and I think he's going to go on a free transfer. And it's a shame because he's one of the most talented players that we've seen in the Premier League. But the guy is injury prone, and I think we should have got rid of him last season. And I think we missed it. He's another great player going on a free. Just like Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino earned going on a free, though, to be fair. Bobby Firmino is a legend for Liverpool. But you've seen all these players leaving on a free transfer, and it's not good business for Liverpool, in my opinion. So I'm going to pass it on to you, Toto. Big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to Luca AFC. Yeah, brilliant talent. Absolutely brilliant talent. But, you know, one of them. And he also said, I think this guy needs to leave. Big up to Philip Bidwell, man. What? With the news that Thiago is injured again, spells the end of his career for us. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. So, Toto Hammer, what's your thoughts on the Thiago? I know this was a quick video and we just like, you know, out of the blue. But what you say, man?
Yeah, but the thing is, Thiago, like you said, he's a good talent and all that. And I just can't believe he's played 10 minutes for Arsenal and he's done with a muscle injury. I was thinking, how can he be injured with a muscle injury? When I watched a match, he weren't injured. He was playing fine. And it's either he got injured in training or in the match. And I was thinking, how can this guy get injured so many times? He's worse than Thomas Partey for Arsenal. He's worse than him. You know how Thomas Partey is Arsenal?
Yeah.
He gets injured. Every single game he plays, he gets injured. Yeah, but Thiago is even worse. He comes back, he plays a game, yeah, and I was injured. You called it from last week. You called it a couple months ago. You says that, oh yeah, Thiago, yeah, he'll come for one match and get injured again. And I thought you were saying that as a joke, but it's real.
No.
It's reality.
I said it. I said we should have. I think I said right last season. I think Barcelona, was rumours that was Barcelona was calling a couple of Spanish clubs. We should have jumped on that and sold him because I knew this was going to come. There was too many people in our Liverpool fan base that was saying, oh, we need to keep Thiago. He's a generational talent. I get it. He's a generational talent when he plays. And that's not often. So what's the point of keeping him on the active roster, on the active bench or whatever, yeah? If he's not playing, that money could be going to another player that we could have got maybe from the German league or the Spanish league or whoever. That money could have been utilized somewhere else. You know what I'm saying, Toto?
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm not surprised this day's come. I'm not surprised.
I think in his Liverpool career, I think he's flopped. He has flopped at Liverpool. He's helped us so many times, yeah. And I think if Thiago weren't injury prone, he would have helped us win league titles. He would have helped us win league cups because he's that kind of player. He's an impact player. He's skillful. His passing ability is wicked, but he doesn't even play. And it's to keep a player like that who's not going to help us. He would have helped us if he weren't injury prone, but he's injury prone and he can't help us for that long, you know. And that's what I'm saying with Liverpool. I said this last season as well when we were having our transfer show videos. I was thinking, what's the point? Liverpool need to focus on not getting players that are really, really injury prone, that are history to injuries. Look at Szoboszlai. I'm getting the theory that Szoboszlai is injury prone. I'm getting the theory because he was off injury. He played a couple games. Now he is now out for 8 games. And them 8 games is where we need Szoboszlai. Yeah, we need, even though he can play bad, he's still a heavy hitter. He's still a good player. But now he come back, played a couple games, and now he's out for 8 games.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Thiago's out. I don't care how long Thiago's out for. because if he does come back again, yeah, he'll keep on getting injured in training. Just like he did today. Like, yeah, people on Twitter saying
No, I don't
Thiago's
think
back
he's.
in training.
I don't think he's. No, he's not. I don't think he's going to be. I think this is the last game we play for Liverpool. That was against Arsenal. That's it. They're not going to keep him. It was a muscle injury. That's the rumours coming around now. That it was a muscle injury. That that come up in the. It was the Arsenal game where he got the muscle injury. So he must have got injured just by running on the pitch, because for I can remember, he was only on the pitch for 10 minutes. I never saw him making no crunching tackles. I never saw him making any big runs. I just saw him running the pitch, had a little kick around, and the game was finished. So if he can get an injury just by that, that's it. You know what I mean? He's finished. And
now,
what other club is going to take him? The only thing I can think of, the only place he's going to go is Saudi. Maybe Saudi will pick him up. Maybe he'll be better off in Saudi. Nice warm weather, good climate, good for the bones. Because you know when you get older, with them injuries, the hot weather is good. It's good for the bones. Maybe he's going to go to Saudi Arabia. And if he does go to Saudi Arabia, good luck to him. I think that'd be the best place for him, somewhere nice and warm. Somewhere he can get that big check, that big money. Yeah? Somewhere he can get that big money before he retires, before he sails off into the sunset. Because at the end of the day,
another factor and why he's injured, because you know how Liverpool play, that fast play, and you know how Klopp has his training resume. He always has like fast training on the button. And Thiago, how can he handle that if he gets injured? Sometimes in training, most of the time he gets injured in training. Yeah, right. You know that every time he gets injured in training. And when he does play, he gets injured after the game, which I do not get, because in the game he was playing well and he weren't injured in the game. So I was thinking, how has he got a muscle injury by playing 10 minutes? So look, Thiago, for me, he's got 5 months left on his contract. And now I see it. We're not going to get rid of him. We're just going to go out on a free.
He's going to go on a free.
He's either going to stay in a free agent or he's going to retire. I don't think he's going to retire. Like Luca AFC says, I think he'll go Saudi. Similar to what Sola says, he'll go Saudi.
Yeah.
And preserve his career, because
I think that'll be the best move for him, Luca. Big up. Remember, Luca, man, come over to my channel, man. Remember, it's a double stream. It's Solo P1 and TOTO. Remember to smash those likes. Got 6 people in the room. Go over to my channel, Solo P1. The link is in the chat room. Just click on there, just a quick link. Click on there and remember to like that video and subscribe as well with double stream. We're talking about Thiago's injury today. That's just surfacing online. Big up. Yeah, Luke at AFC, regarding your question, I think he's going to go Saudi. But yeah, I just mentioned it. I think Saudi Arabia is going to be the best for him. I think Saudi Arabia is for a few reasons. One, because obviously the pay, and he's in the later part of his career. So Thiago, not many options are going to come up really. So if he goes to Saudi Arabia, 1, the pay, so he can get that money before he retires. 2, the weather, very good for his bones. If he's got bone injuries, got suffered from the cold, he can go to Saudi. The heat will be good for him. And 3, he can just play free throw football. There's no pressure over there, not like the Premier League. It's not fast paced like the Premier League, just like Toto said. So I think the Saudi Arabia is going to be a perfect fit for him. You could say the Spanish league maybe, but he ain't going to go to Barcelona or Real Madrid. I don't think any of those teams are going to take him because of his injury record. Maybe he'll go to a lower division team, but I think Saudi Arabia will be the best place for him, in my opinion. I think if he goes to Saudi Arabia, and I hope he does go to Saudi Arabia so he can get that pay, that's it. But as for Liverpool, he's done. It's a wrap. It was a wrap last year. I saw the signings. I know people's got the loyalty towards Thiago Alcantara. I know people's got the big loyalty, but what it boils down to, bro, what I've always said on this channel, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna come on this channel and say to people, oh, you know what? Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. We need to keep him just to be a politician. No, just to get clicks. No, I'm gonna be real on this channel because I need to be real. Because if I'm not real, when I turn the camera off, I'll be thinking, why wasn't I real? Why wasn't I myself? I need to be myself. This is where I am. I'm very honest, and if I've got something to say, I will say. And some people like my opinion, and some people don't. That's fair enough. We agree to disagree. This is the way it is. Alexander, the loss. Big up to everybody. big up to Alexander the last.
Also, this is one of Thiago's stats. This is Thiago's stats at Liverpool.
On a bit, roll them up, man. Roll them up.
He's had 4 seasons at Liverpool. He's played 98 games out of 4 seasons.
See,
that is disgraceful. 98 games. He hasn't even reached his 100th game yet. Look, Henderson's reached his 100th game. Everyone, majority has reached their 100th game. But Thiago, for 4 seasons and only played 98 games, 5,900 minutes played, and 9 goals and assists in total out of 4 seasons. And I know for a midfielder, goals and assists doesn't really matter. You know, it's about goals, not so much, but assists, yes. Assists matters for a midfielder. And he's only got 9 goals and assists at Liverpool, 9 GA. So in goals and assists in total, he's only had 9. And if you look at that with 4 seasons, that's unbelievable. You know, that is unbelievable. You know, I just can't believe after just playing 1 game, he's injured. It's a comedy.
You gotta even look. You know what, Toto? You can even go back to his Bayern Munich days. Or you can actually go back to his Bayern Munich days, 18-19 season, torn lateral ankle ligament. That kept him out. That was in the 2018-19 season. What kept him out for 28 days. And again, 18-19 season, again, muscle problems gets him out for 4 days. Again, another injury, 19-20. This is Bayern Munich now, August 23rd, 2019, kept him out for 7 days. Again, 19-20 season, groin problems. Again, 19-20 season, kept him out for 23 days. Groin surgery. You know what I mean? The list goes on. And then you got the Spain. He was injured during Spain. Liverpool, calf injury, 21-22. Coronavirus, hip injury, 5 problems. Hamstring kept him out for 281 days. That was his hip one. Before that, hip flexor problems, 55 days. Hamstring injury, 22, 23, 29 days. There's so much injuries are piling up of Thiago. I'm looking at the Bayern Munich one. I'm thinking, why did Liverpool buy him? Because you're looking at the Bayern Munich injuries and there's a few stacking up on the Bayern Munich as well. So, you know, it's one of them, man. The guy is 32 years of age. He's going to be 33 this year because his birthday is April 11th. So this April is going to be 33. So if I was him, right, I'm going to be looking towards Saudi Arabia. If you go to Saudi Arabia, it'll be all right there. That's just my opinion.
He will be all right there, you know, considering like use of the weather. But I'm just still baffled, you know. Look, Thiago, what a talent he is.
I know.
You know. You saw his training video before we came back. I was thinking, this guy looks good. He looks good, you know, and I think he could help us. But now, after just playing 1 game, I'm still baffled. Just playing 10 minutes. He went even 30 minutes. He didn't even come on the second half. He came in like 10 minutes towards the end of the Arsenal game. And all of a sudden, I was thinking, Thiago's back and he's going to do big things for this season. He won't start. And I thought that if he won't start, it will help him. It will help him preserve his career, it will help him preserve his minutes, it will help him preserve his injuries before another one comes back again. I was thinking Thiago's going to do big things this season. He's going to be an impact off the bench. And now I think it's time just to either terminate his contract or just let him go. Let him go on a free, you know, because he won't play top flight football again. I don't think he'll play like League or Bundesliga or Spanish League. He won't play top flight football again. As simple as that. He won't play Champions League football again. Who am I to say never? But in my opinion, he won't play Champions League football again, or even any type of European football. I think he'll either go to Qatar because they sometimes offer a lot of money over there, South Korea, or Saudi. And the big league that's probably coming up is probably Saudi, so it probably will be Saudi he will go to. But yeah, people on Twitter saying, "Oh yeah, he's one of the only Liverpool players I saw world class." Yeah, he is world class. Thiago is world class. You can't really doubt his ability that he's world class, but he's not world class playing on the football pitch because he's always injured all the time. He is world class as a player. Look, people say third player in my lifetime. He's world class, but he can't stay fit. You know, he's one of the old generation's world class, but just couldn't really fulfill his potential. He's one of those players. You know, like Paul Pogba, for an example, a great player, played for France, played for United, great player, but he just got baffled with injuries.
Yeah, and his attitude as well.
Yeah, attitude as well, but yeah, that's the only difference between the two. Thiago didn't really have an attitude. He just had injuries, simple as. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. But I'm just baffled about what's going on.
I know it's shocking, and it isn't. If you know what I mean, Toto. It's the news is breaking, and everybody's thinking, "Oh wow, how could it happen?" But I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not really shocked, because this is becoming a recurring thing with Thiago. He comes back, gets injured. He came back, I think, a few months ago. He came back to training, then he didn't even make the pitch. He got injured in training. So it's not really a shock to me. It's just a fact. I'm more frustrated because why didn't Liverpool just pull the trigger and get rid of him last season? That's all I've got to say about it. They should have got rid of him last season. And it's no disrespect to Thiago. It's the fact is we knew this was going to happen again. What makes it different this time? He got injury at Bayern Munich, all going back to 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. He was injured at Bayern Munich, constantly injured. He came to Liverpool. He's been injured on and off injury at Liverpool since 2020. On and off injury. What makes you think this time? This is why I said this a couple of weeks on the video. A 32-year-old Thiago. What is he going to do for Liverpool when he comes back? A 32-year-old Thiago. You remember I said that, Toto? I said, what is he going to do? He's going to come back and he's going to get injured again. But I never thought he was going to get injured so fast coming back. 10 minutes running on the pitch against Arsenal. No crunch tackles. He was just jogging around and he got injured. A muscle strain. You know, that's what I kept saying to people. Everyone going, oh yeah, I can't wait till Thiago gets back. But what is he going to do when he comes back? What is he going to do? He's going to come back and he's going to get injured. And it's not me saying, oh, I'm right. It's not that. It's about me saying, basically, that the guy is injury prone and we should have got rid of him last season, where maybe we could have got a bit of smidgen of money, a bit of this. But now he's on, how much is Thiago on? Can you find out how much is he on, Toto? Because I think he's on about 200,000 a week. I'm sure he is. So that money, right, that we was using to pay Thiago, he hasn't really been playing. He's been out for he missed 281 days when he got that hip problem.
200,000.
How much?
100,000.
100,000.
200.
So he's on 200,000. So he's on 200,000 a week, and he hasn't played for 281 days. And since 2020, he's been on the injury list since 2020, on and off. So what makes you think back in 2020, right, when he was 28 years of age, because he's 32 now, he's going to be 33 in April, what makes you think that a 32-year-old Thiago was going to make any impact? Or if he did make an impact, how long was he going to last for before he got injured again? Come on. We should have sold him when we had the chance last season or the season before. But there was too much loyalty in Liverpool. There was too much, oh no, we should keep him. We'll keep him. And then what we'll do, we'll give. I remember at the beginning of this season, there was rumors that Klopp was going to give him an extension. That's the rumor was going around at the beginning of the season, that Thiago was going to get an extension. Same with Naby Keita. Naby Keita, injury prone. Klopp wanted him to stay. Klopp wanted Naby Keita to stay at the club and give him an extension. After that's another player that riddled with injury. I don't understand this philosophy that you keep these players when they're injured. That means they're just taking 200,000 a week and they're not playing. I'm not disrespecting Thiago. The fact is, I'm just calling it how it is. Brilliant talent. I love the geezer. The geezer's brilliant, okay? Brilliant player, generational talent, 100%, all that, okay? But what's the point of having that generational talent if you cannot utilize it on the football pitch? This is not Thiago FC. This is Liverpool FC. And I will always back the badge first. And I think they should have let him go last season. That's it, man. That's all I got to say about it. You can say your thing, Toto.
I'm just saying there is news coming out now that I don't think he'll get a new contract, you know, and that's the right decision. It's the right decision to do, but Yeah, I think my opinion's on it. I don't think people should be feeling sorry for him. End of the
No.
day, he's barely played football. He's on 200,000 a week, and he's basically just didn't even play football. So, yeah, people shouldn't even be feeling sorry for him, even though I get why people say, yeah, he's world-class talent. But, yeah, what's the point of having world-class talent if you can't even play? And Thiago, to be fair, he has helped us in some matches, but not in the big matches. Like, I mean, you see Champions Leagues and all that, you don't really see Thiago involved with it. He has competed in the Champions Leagues, like group stages, and when he scored that absolute wonder of a goal, just slid across the floor and it went in. It was really, I think it was that 1 or 2 years ago. But after that, I've barely seen Thiago on the pitch. I know he's had 96 games. It doesn't even feel like he's had 96 games. You know, so 4 seasons, 96 games, it's just a big disappointment. Thiago is a disappointment. What a footballer he is, but he's just a disappointment. I just got to say it now. I can't be feeling sorry for the guy. And so I can't be feeling sorry for the guy. You know, look, I know you get some players are injury prone. It's not their fault. It's just the way their body is. It's just some people are just come across like that. But he has ruined his career. You know, Thiago has ruined his career.
His body's ruined his career.
Yeah.
His body's let him down. That's it.
And when he has played, he has done good. He's always been, every time he has played, he's always been doing good. He's always been getting, I remember a few play ratings ago, I think last season we gave Thiago some high ratings. He doesn't disappoint when he comes on. It's just the long term. It's the long term that he don't really get it done. He don't really get the football done. You know, so yeah, Thiago for me, his career is a big disappointment. His body's a big disappointment of how many times he was injured. Yeah, look, there's nothing really much else to say. It's just saying that Thiago's career could have been so much better. He could have been going to different clubs, but he could have been his career could be so much better. Just the injuries just ruined him. And I think he joined that list of players that got great potential but couldn't fulfill it due to injuries.
The Naby Keita's,
yeah,
the Paul Pogba for Man United, and all them, and even going back years before then, loads of players were always injured. But it is what it is. Look, I'm not a hater. If you think I'm a hater, I don't care. I'm not a hater. I'm a realist. And the fact is, I love my football club. And I know Toto Hammer loves his football club as well. And when the players are on 200,000 a week, I expect them to play football games at least 25 games a season. At least 20 games a season. I can go lower. But regarding Thiago, this is not the way it is. He's injury prone. Should have got rid of him last season. It didn't happen. Now we're stuck. And now Thiago is going to leave on a free. And I knew this was going to happen. And if people are saying to me that you don't know what you're talking about, you never said it, all you got to do is go back on my previous videos at the beginning of the season. It's there in color. Very simple. Toto was with me when I said it. I said it before the season even started. At the back end of last season, I said we need to get rid of Thiago because what's going to happen, he's going to get injury and he's going to leave on a free. And this is where we are now. But nobody was expecting, not even me, that he would come back and have 5 or 10 minutes of football. Some people on Twitter now are saying it was only 5 minutes. I thought it was 10 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes. Let's meet in the middle. 7.5 minutes, yeah? Let's meet in the middle. 7.5 minutes of football. And that's it. It's a wrap. Done. So the 281 days that he was off with his hip injury, yeah? 281 days with his hip injury, he comes back and plays 7.5 minutes of football. And now he has left us, gone, injured again. So I'm even going to go back to the Bayern Munich. This is not all the Bayern Munich ones. 18-19 season, torn lateral ankle ligament. 18-19, kept him off for 7 games. 18-19 again with Bayern Munich, muscular problems. 4 days, he was off. 19-20 season with Bayern Munich, spine injury. He was off for 7 days. 19-20 Bayern Munich again, groin problems, off for 4 days. 19-20 again with Bayern Munich, off for 5 days with a groin surgery. 2021 with Liverpool, this is the beginning of Liverpool career. 2021 coronavirus. 2021 again knee injury, off for 20 games. 21-22 season calf injury, off for 10 games. 21-2022 season coronavirus, 3 games. 21 hamstring injury, off for 6 games. 22-2023 season hip flexia problems, 55 days, and then back again. And in the same season, 2023 hip injury that kept him off for 281 days. And then again, another injury in 23-24, muscle injury, and he comes back for 7.5 minutes, and now he's injured again. So I want somebody to tell me in the chat room or in the comment section, please tell me why this guy should stay out of my football club. Please tell me. I don't care if he's a generational talent. I don't care if he's Thiago Maradona. I do not care if he's Ronaldinho. I do not care if he's Roberto Carlos. I do not care if he's R9. I do not care if he's Cristiano Ronaldo. I do not care if he's Lionel Messi. I do not care if he's Thierry Henry. I do not care. Please, someone in the comment section or in the chat room, please tell me why this guy should be at my club. Very simple. Very simple. And that's the end of the video. Anything to say, Toto? To get that out?
I was going to say that.
I just had to release it.
I agree with everything you say there. You know, why should he stay? Why? Look, there's not much. He shouldn't stay. He shouldn't stay at Liverpool. Simple as that. You could be all world class all he wants. He shouldn't be staying at Liverpool. You know, amount of India. That's 4 seasons and 96 games. Terrible. That's what I would say. It's absolutely terrible, and he shouldn't stay.
So that's the end of the video, guys. Later on, we are doing a video, the Liverpool player lineup. The thumbnail will be up on YouTube in about 1 hour. So look out for that on the channel. Please like the video. We're doing a player lineup against, who we got this week? Is it Burnley? Burnley, isn't it? Burnley. Saturday, we're playing Burnley. This Saturday, we're doing a player lineup and preview today later on. Remember to smash the like buttons. Remember, we are on 2 channels. Solo P1, me. The link is in there. I'll put the link again. Solo P1. We're on 2 channels. Solo P1 and Toto Wolf. Every time we stream, we're on 2 channels. There's the link for my channel. Go and click that link and come over and smash the like button and subscribe. Big up to everybody in the chat. He says, yeah, Philip Bidwell said he shouldn't stay. That's the factor about it. Yeah, he shouldn't. I said it last season. But big up to you. Remember to join us later on. We're doing the player preview. It's going to be about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Remember to come on this channel and smash the like button. We can discuss who should start. Oh, yeah. And before we go as well, congratulations for Connor Bradley for being nominated for Player of the Month as well. And I think the candidates are De Bruyne. Who's the candidate? I think it's De Bruyne. Partey. Is it Partey? Why is Partey in it?
No, Partey's not there.
Who's the other one? He was the Arsenal defender. I saw his name on there.
Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel. Why is Gabriel on there? So it's Gabriel. Do you know the candidates? Let's have a look. Player of the Month. Player of the Month candidates. So I just had it up on my Twitter feed. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The Player of the Month. And yeah, oh, there you go. The cards are there already. The cards are there. FIFA have already got the cards ready. Already got the cards ready because I hope it's going to be Connor Bradley. So Adebayo is one of the candidates. Connor Bradley, De Bruyne, Hart Richardson, Gabriel, and Diego Jota. They're the 6 candidates to be Player of the Month. And as soon as I get Player of the Month, FIFA will put them on SPC. I guess Toto. They'll put them on the SPC so you can unlock their Player of the Month card. So me, I'm voting for Connor Bradley being the obvious choice. I think he's been brilliant for Liverpool. He's came into our team, no fear, made a big impact, especially against Arsenal. And it's a shame what happened to his father. And I hope all the love and respect go to his family in this very, very dark time. But at the end of the day, we're Liverpool, and when he comes back, I know he'll come back stronger. I think the second favourite for me will be Richard Harlison for me. Richard Harlison. So, but first should be Bradley. Who's your one, Toto? Who do you think's gonna who's your favourite?
I think the favourites for me
Player of the Month. Yeah.
For me, they should give it to Conor Bradley. You know, the amount of how he's 18, 19, I think he's 19 years old. Performances for Liverpool has been outstanding, except for the one for Arsenal. He was off. So all my condolences still go out to him. But before that, when he played, absolute talent of a player. So I think the favourites are Conor Bradley and De Bruyne. I think they're the favourites.
I think Richard Harlison's the second favourite for me.
Yeah, he's been scoring every week.
Yeah, this guy's a baller. I'm telling you, Richard Harlison is a baller. Soon as Harry Kane left Tottenham, it's just unlocked something in him. Unlocked. And that is balling at Tottenham. I think for me, the top three is Bradley, Richard Harlison, and De Bruyne. They're the top three for me. I think Thiago's probably the fifth favourite, and Gabriel's probably last. I don't think Gabriel should even be in it, so that's just my opinion. But whatever happens, if it's Bradley, I will get his card. And that's it. Because FIFA, you know I love the FIFA, and you know I love the F1 as well. So big up to everybody. I'm leaving now. Big up to everybody. Remember to smash the like button. See you later again. It's going to be 9 p.m. Player lineup for the Burnley game. And that's it. See you later. Big up Toto Hammer. Remember to smash them likes. And before we go, let's play this trailer for everyone to see. See you later, guys. Big up. Big up. Bye.